to Homebrew Wednesday.
There you go. Exactly. So we're continuing with trying to get some homebrews from everybody, and we got another beer from Bill Cole.
Good old Bill.
Yeah, this is a jalapeno saison, 6.81% ABV, 22 IBUs, and 6 SRM. So
it's like standard to style, man.
And got a good hiss on that. Let's see how we go. There we go.
Yeah, let's get into this one.
Yeah.
So
it's wow.
Holy shit.
The jalapeno saison, man.
Dude, this beer smells like you're in like an old barn or something. Like it has that weird.
It does, but it's so much of the jalapenos.
Yeah, it's
right there.
Pepper,
it's like,
but it has this like earthy, like musty.
Yeah, it's like you're chopping jalapenos right there. There's so much jalapeno in there, but there's also a little bit of that, like you said, that barnyard kind of saison kind of aroma in there right at the end of it. It's a really interesting blend of aromas.
But it's not like I don't know if I'm explaining it. It's not funky like a saison.
No, okay.
But it's that barnyard like you're like the wood around, like kind of musty. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
the old, just
like
kind
grassy
of older wood.
and like
okay.
old wood.
But it smells awesome. I mean,
like
the nose on this is amazing.
Some like wineries, like up north, they have these like huge like barns that are full of barrels and stuff, and they kind of have that smell. It's all this wood and like booze and all this going on at the same time.
But there's a tremendous amount of jalapeno in there.
Oh yeah,
just tons of jalapenos in there. So this could be a real capsaicin bomb. So let's taste this and see if it just blows our palates out.
Cheers.
Wow, no heat, none.
It's good. Wow.
Not even getting a tremendous amount of jalapeno flavor per se. It's like all in the nose, and it's just a real nice saison
malt characteristic out of the palate.
When I go back again, I am getting some.
You get the jalapeno like right up front.
A little flavor, a little bit of flavor. No heat. I don't know how he did that. I have no idea how you were able to put
he was
that much jalapeno without.
Yeah, when he brought these in, we got to taste a little bit at our bottle share, and he was saying that he like cored them out. Like he basically just used the skins and took out all the meat
and all the veins and everything like that.
Yeah. So that's where the capsaicin is in the veins, right? And the and all that.
I know it. I know it's a little more concentrated than that, but I would have always thought that there was at least some, because I've had hollowed out. People make jalapeno poppers or something, and they still have some heat to them.
Oh yeah.
So I would expect there to be some heat in the skins as well, but I don't know how fine he took it down. But this is an amazing example of a peppery beer. It scares the shit out of you up front. You get so much jalapeno on the nose, you think it's just gonna just wreck your palate for the rest of the day, and it's not. You can just keep drinking this. I'm not even getting that residual heat that you normally get from some almost all chili beers. This is just
the only thing that he's got it marked as a saison. It almost, because it's so aromatic and has so much of that chili flavor, even though it doesn't have the heat, but it almost doesn't taste like a saison.
A little bit, but I am still getting. It's still got the wheat It's got a really solid mouthfeel, and there's a little bit. He used a different saison yeast that I think he used a Y yeast, and it's a little bit more of a subtler saison profile. It's not like super. The big one is normally the White Labs, but it takes like 3 or 4 weeks to really in primary fermentation to get that really saison flavor to it. So this one's more subdued. I was talking to a couple guys at homebrew shops about it, but just a tremendously awesome. I wouldn't even thought about a jalapeno.
This would be. This beer would be like really marketable.
Oh yeah.
People could drink the shit out of this beer.
People would buy this in the store, no problem. So, great job by Bill Cole. So,
way to go, Bill.
Thanks for another Homebrew Wednesday, and we'll got some more projects coming up, and we'll talk about that right now. Hey Brew Tubers, it's Bill back with another Homebrew Wednesday. Now, quite a bit has been going on since the last time I did one. I've missed a couple Homebrew Wednesdays. Apologize to you for that. I'm going to turn this down just a smidge. Got some Tom Waits going. So, it's been a little while since a couple weeks since I did a Homebrew Wednesday, but a lot's been going on. I'm trying to get ready to ship out the SJ Pour beers, which is cool. So all you guys involved with the SJ Pour challenge, I'm working on it. I just need to get the funds. I've been unemployed, so funds are a little hard to come by. So, but they will go out. I will email SJ Pour and Kevin Clements from Clements Brewing and let them know as soon as that hits the mail. In the meantime, I attempted to brew another XPA. I've been doing kind of a series of smash beers, single malt and single hops, and I've been choosing XPA as my style because I think it's a really good style for summer. I think it's really nice, light and crisp. I think it showcases hops very well, and I want to use them to explore single hop editions. So the last one I did, and I did a video on it, was my what did I call it? Extra Arm IPA or XPA, and that one was all Amarillo hops. So really simple grain bill, 9.75 pounds of 2-row, and I found out from the homebrew shop I go to, it's Northwestern 2-row. So if that makes a difference, I know it does because I've been going around talking to breweries, and it seems like raw is the base malt of choice for most professional breweries. Unfortunately, very few homebrew shops actually carry raw. You have to go through Brewer Supply Group to try to get it. But if you know a brewery around that uses raw, sometimes they'll sell you a bag. So look into that. I'm looking into it right now with a brewery around here and seeing maybe we can buy a bag in bulk, pre-milled, and hopefully that'll increase some of the flavor profiles. Using good malt really, really helps. But anyway, that's a malt tangent. So I did my Extra Arm. I called it Extra Arm for Amarillo. My name of my brewery that I do is called Warhammer Brewing Company. The geeks among you will know about Warhammer from Games Workshop. It's a game, Warhammer 40K. I was really into it. I used to work for the company. I haven't done a lot with it yet, but still, I like their mythology, if you will. And I have the fucking Chaos Tat, so I kind of got to do it. So, name of my brewery is Warhammer Brewing Company. And so all my brews are named after Warhammer stuff. So Extra Arm is a mutation, and for Arm, easy to remember, Amarillo. So the next one in that series is called Ordo Zenos, and that's using Zenos hops. Now Zenos is an X, I know, but XZ close. So it's Ordo Zenos with a Z, using Zenos hops. Now the interesting thing about this beer is, and I have a bottle of it. I'm going to crack it open here in a minute. The weird thing about it is that I've been having extraction problems for a while on my beers. I've been getting about 50 to 55% extraction, maybe 60% extraction, and on this new homebrew setup, and it's been a pain in the ass. And so I've been playing with different methods. I found a method that worked for me, and I got 88% extraction. Fucking awesome. Problem is, between 88% extraction and the yeast fermenting out to 1.008. The beer went from a 5% beer, which was my target, to a 6.15% beer. So, it's now really an IPA, really. So I can't really call it an XPA anymore. But I bottled it on Friday of last week, and right now it is Thursday. This is a late home. Well, no, right now this is Wednesday. It's Wednesday right now. And I'm going to post this in a few hours, so it'll be posted on Thursday. But so it's a little late, Homebrew Wednesday. But so this has only been in the bottle for about I don't know, 5 days, somewhere around there. I do a couple of 12-ounce bottles. I want to see how it's carbonating, and what better way to introduce it to you guys than to see how it's going. Bear in mind, this is uber fresh. It's 5 days after bottling. So if it's almost flat, so be it. So this has only been in the bottle for 5 days. I do see, in holding up to light, I see a little bit of yeast sediment, which tells me that something's going on. I don't know if it's going to be fully carb yet. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Got a hiss and some smoke. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's carbon nicely. It's still pretty hazy, but after only 5 days in the bottle, that's to be expected. Wow, that's carbon up beautifully. All Zenos hops. Definitely has a hoppy nose. Now, last time with my last XPA, I let a couple sit in the fridge for a little while, and I just kind of forgot about them until like 4 or 5 weeks afterwards, after I bottled them, and they were fucking beautiful. Crisp, clean, had a beautiful flavor, beautiful taste. They were really awesome, and I was really bummed that I drank them all so fresh. I was trying to drink them all fresh because I was like, oh, the hops are going to fade. I need to drink it fresh. Stupid. I should have just let it calm down a little bit. I'm doing this to see how it's carbing. It's carbing really nicely. So this is my 6.15% smash beer with 9.75 pounds of Northwestern it's Western something Western 2-row Zenos hops. 50.5 ounces at the beginning of the boil, an ounce at 20 minutes, an ounce at 5 minutes, and an ounce to dry hop. So that's my hop profile on this. So let's see how it tastes. That's mellow. I thought it's got a nice lingering bitterness. I thought it was going to be a bit hoppier, a bit more aggressive, but it's pretty nice and easy to drink, which is what kind of an XPA should be. Alcohol's a little high for an XPA, but there's that. As always, if you have any questions, concerns, whatnot, leave them below in the comments. We'll respond. If you want, send me a private message. I check that every once in a while and stuff. So, cheers, guys. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. And relax. Don't worry. Have a homebrew. Cheers.